Dear viewers, today discuss the water based on ICSC class 6. Dear viewers, at first discuss the summary of the water. All the living organisms require water to carry out their life process. Rainwater, surface water, groundwater are the three main sources of water. Water is called the universal solvent, that is main of the part, that is the solid liquid gas of the substance are dissolved in the water, that is water is called the universal solvent. A solute dissolves in a solvent to form a solution. Pollutant water has harmful effect on living organisms. It causes infection and life-threatening disease. The main source of water pollution are releasing untreated domestic waters, industrial waters, soak and agriculture waters into water bodies and oil fields. We must convert water as it is precious. Water is one of the most essential component of life. It covers the nearly 71% of Earth. Around the 97% of water on Earth is present in sea and ocean, but it is not suitable for the drinking and other use as it has the higher salt content. The fresh water constituent about 3% of the Earth's total water. Okay, due to the increase in pollution and environmental pollution, there is the considerable decrease in the availability of the fresh water on Earth. Pure drinking water has become a precious resource which need to the save for future generation. Okay. Now discuss the what are a universal solvent. Water can dissolve a greater varieties of substance than any other liquid. Hence, water is also called the universal solvent. Soluble in water. Substances that dissolve completely in water are said to be soluble in water. Insoluble in water. Substance that does not dissolve in the water are said to be insoluble in water. Miscible liquid. Liquid that dissolve in water are called miscible liquid. Example for vinegar and alcohol. This is the example for miscible liquid. Immiscible liquid. Liquid that does not, that is do not dissolve in water are called immiscible liquid. Example for oil and petrol. Next part discuss the solution. What is the solute, solvent and others part? The substance that dissolve, that is the smaller component, is called solute. The substance in which the solute dissolve larger component is called the solvent. Okay. The solute dissolve in the solvent to form a solution. That is the, you may write solute plus solvent, that is form solution. Okay. A solution is a uniform mixture of a solute is a solvent. Solution are homogeneous mixture. That is the one type of the homogeneous mixture is solution. Example of the solution. First example, soda. Carbon dioxide is the solute, water is the solvent. Okay. Salt solution. Salt is the solute, water is the solvent. Tincture. Iodine is the solute, alcohol is the solvent. Three types of the solution: unsaturated solution, saturated solution, supersaturated solution. At first discuss the unsaturated solution. Okay, a solution in which solute concentration is low, okay, and the more solute can be dissolved in the solvent at a given temperature is called an unsaturated solution. Okay, saturated solution. A solution in which no more solute can be dissolved in the solvent at given temperature is called a saturated solution. Supersaturated solution. A solution in which there is more amount of solute in the solvent at a given temperature is called a supersaturated solution. Okay. The solution is the effect of the more important part for the temperature. Okay. Let's discuss the fill in the blanks. A river is an example of dash source, fresh water. The water that flow into river, stream, sea and ocean is called runoff water. A dash is a source of groundwater spring. In glucose solution, glucose is the dash solute. Dash is the primary source of water, rainwater. The ability of a substance to dissolve in a given liquid is called solubility. Acid rain contain oxide of sulfur. The sudden variation of temperature in water bodies that adversely, that is harmful, that is opposite affects aquatic life is called thermal shock. The smaller component present in a solution is referred to as solute. Water is called a dash part solvent, that is universal solvent. That is, water is called the universal solvent. Next part. Choose the correct answer for each of the following. Ocean water is an example of fresh water. It is the right answer, but not right answer. Ground water, surface water, travel water, potential water, others water. Okay. The level below which soil is saturated with water is called water table, aquifer, spring, well. That is the proper answer, right answer, water table. Which of the following factors does not affect the solubility of a solute in a solvent? Only for spring the answer color of the solute. Next part. Which of the following is not a cause of water pollution? UV ray. Okay. Identify the methods that helps to prevent water pollution. The proper answer, but right answer, use of the biodegradable fertilizer and pesticides. Which of the following is not a method of proper water rearrange? That is the management. The construction of water park. Next item, write T for true and F for false. All the water found on earth is suitable for drinking. False. The seepage of rainwater through the surface of the soil is called infiltration. True. The rate of solubility of gases increases with an increase in temperature. True. A solution in which no more solute can be dissolved in a solvent is called a saturated solution. True. Eutrophication indicates that the water source is pollution free. That is false. Water pollution can be reduced by treating the sewage before letting it off into water bodies. That is true. Next item, define the following term. At first, runoff water. Runoff water, the water rain that falls on land and flow into rivers, streams and ocean. Next item, aquifer. The groundwater stores between the hard stone layer below the water table. What is the water table? But not the necessary for this answer. What is the water table? The level under the ground where the space between soil particles and stone rock or rock, that is the stone, is filled with water. Thermal pollution. The sudden variation in temperature of water in water bodies which adversely affect, that is harmful effect, that is opposite effect. The normal it is not normal, that is harmful effect for aquatic life. Eutrophication, a form of water pollution in which nutrient-rich fertilizers run off along with water and the cause excessive algal growth in water bodies. Solubility, the ability of a substance to dissolve in a given liquid. Next item, difference. Differences between the some substance. That is, first explain the surface water and runoff water. Surface water refers to the water found on Earth's surface in the form of rivers, stream, lake, pond, sea and ocean. Runoff water, some of the rainwater that fall on land flow into the low-lying area like pond, river, lakes, etc. This water that flow off is called runoff water. Okay. Solvent and solute. That is the next difference, solvent and solute. The substance in which the solute dissolved, that is water larger component, the smallest not, that is the bigger part, larger component is the solvent. Next part, the difference for the solute, the substance that dissolved, that is sugar, the smallest part, the smaller component in the solute. Okay. Next difference between the soluble substance, insoluble substance. Substance that dissolve completely in water are said to be soluble in water. Substance that do not dissolve in the water are said to be insoluble in water. Next difference, saturated solution and unsaturated solution. Saturated solution, a solution in which no more solute can be dissolved in the solvent at given temperature, that is fixed temperature, is called the saturated solution. A solution in which solute concentration is low and more solute can be dissolved in the solvent at a given temperature, and that is the fixed temperature. The particular temperature is called an unsaturated solution. Okay. What is the water pollution? Water pollution refers to the contamination of water bodies due to which water becomes unsuitable for drinking, bathing, cooking, and agriculture use. That is the water pollution. Write down the causes of water pollution. Few causes of the water pollution are, that is, the domestic waste, industrial waste, agriculture waste, acid rain, thermal pollution. Okay. What are the main sources of water on earth? The main source of water on earth are rainwater, surface water, and groundwater. Next part, write down the use of water. That is the use for the human life and or living cell. Water is used for various domestic purposes such as drinking, washing, bathing, cooling, and others parted. Water draw from the river, bore, oil, and steam is used for agriculture. Water acts as a mode of the transport for boats and sea, and it's the other part. Water is used to generate the electricity. That is the create of electricity. Next item, but this is the next question. What is the acid rain? And what are its harmful effects? Okay, first question, what is the acid rain? The sulfuric acid and nitric acid mixed with rain to form acid rain. Okay, harmful effect. The effect of acid rain, first point, the acid rain causes directly damage to leaves of the plant. Acid rain causes damage to the fresh water, decreases the fish pollution in lake. Acid rain remove the basic nutrient such as the calcium from the soil. It is the most important component of the soil. This is calcium. This is the damage for acid rain. Mention the two harmful effects of water pollution. Discharge of domestic waste into the water bodies leads to the contamination of water. It adversely, that is the harmful effect, the living organism that consume this polluted water. It is also killed aquatic animal. Industrial waste released into the water bodies containing toxic compound and gases which cause health complication in living organisms and harm aquatic plant and animals. Write down the two ways which wastage water can be avoided at home. At first, turn off the water tap when not in use, especially while the brushing our teeth. Take water in bucket and use a mug for the watering the plant instead of the use of hose to avoid excessive use of water. Thank you. Okay.